Check. These brain games about knowledge, intellectuals rising. See the dreams that I wanted, and then live, learn, and acknowledge obstacles in the doubting. That's nothing new to a boss man. Every dream is gonna be your dream, so you said.
What's up, guys? This is BrainGainz episode 6. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 episodes down, and we're just keep on getting better and better. So I wanted to apologize to the people who do watch and the people who will watch that I wasn't on camera last week. You know, there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but we have a problem, we find a solution, and that's just how we do it on BrainGainz TV. So what happened was, my laptop, you know, I use it to edit my videos that I put up on the various different brands of social media to, you know, get it out to all you guys. So someone in my household, I don't know who, don't really care at this point, broke my laptop charger. No one comes forth and says who did it. What do? Do you get angry? Option A. Do you get angry? No. Option B. Do you just handle it? Better option. Option C. Do you learn from the situation, solve the problem, and then move forward? Ding, ding, ding. Option C. That's what I did. Learn from it to watch my laptop, where it goes, who has it at all times. Then I solved the problem. Got a new laptop cord, and here I am, just for you guys' viewing pleasure. And then we just move forward. Now, bang, bang. Episode 6. There we go. So, I got a lot of good feedback from the video, episode 5, and I am very grateful for all you guys who watch BrainGainz TV, and I'm so happy that it's impacting you in the way that I originally wanted it to. It's inspiring people. It's impacting people to make decisions about their lives and look at themselves and keep on moving forward and do things that they need to do and do them right. And that is just such a fulfilling feeling. Like, it really is. So I want to give a shout out to my boy Mike, because he told me I should do a video on self-limiting beliefs. That's what we'll call it. Self-limiting beliefs. So the backstory, that's what we're going to talk about, self-limiting beliefs. So the backstory behind this is he wants me to compete in a race with him. I have no problem doing that. But the race that he wants me to do is like super, super hard. I'm pretty fit and I am always up for a challenge. But I found myself doubting myself and questioning if I was actually able to do this. How many times do you guys come across stuff like that? Not even just with fitness or just anything. You start to doubt yourself. You're limiting yourself. Your self-limiting beliefs. But long story short, he's like, man, he's like, you're so fit. He's like, you're fitter than me. I can't believe that you're doubting yourself like that. And in that moment, I looked back and I was like, wow, I can't believe it. It's like you don't even realize when you're doubting yourself sometimes. It's just words, because we're so used to saying these words over and over and over and over and over again. So that's a no-no. So long story short, I'm doing the race and we're gonna get this done. So shout out to Mike, like I said. He was my inspiration for this week to do this. And so lately I've been reading this book called Awaken the Giant Within. It's by Tony Robbins. And at the part that I'm at, he's talking about a lot of self-limiting beliefs. So I thought that this would tie in great with the episode. So self-limiting beliefs is exactly what it says. You believe that you have a limitation of some kind, of some sort, and it's stopping you from doing something that you can't be doing. A lot of times people, they make up these limits in their head where they think they can't do something. For instance, if you're at the gym and you're like, oh, I can't do 225 on the bench. Why do you believe you can't do it? If you've never done it, how do you know you can't? You don't. You created that limit in your head. Anything else, it's just limiting. So we want to get out of a place of self-limiting beliefs, and we want to get into empowering beliefs. That's something that he talks about. It's empowering. And, you know, you are creating scenarios in your head where you know you can believe that you can do something. And that's what you want to do. Because you don't ever want to limit yourself, because you don't know what you're truly capable of until you actually try it. And you don't try things without taking a risk. So that's what you got to do. Take risks every day. So one example he gives in the book, I know a lot of people aren't going to like it, but he uses an example of Donald Trump. A lot of people don't like Donald Trump. He's our president, we know. But this book was made almost 20 years ago. So he wasn't our president then. So he talked about how Donald Trump made his decisions back in the day that made him such an economic, like, superpower. How he got so rich just by doing things. Because how he was able to take risks, and he didn't believe in the limits that people imposed on him, or that people were imposing on themselves. So what was happening was the real estate market and the general economic status of New York was really bad at the time. So what he did, he came up with a little trick that he would do. He would always ask himself before he made a deal if he would be able to survive this. And if he was able to survive it, he would do it. And if he wasn't, he wouldn't. It's pretty straightforward. So with that one little simple technique that he used, he was able to become such a huge superpower and get so rich and make so much money off of these deals that no one else would touch, simply because he asked himself, will I be able to survive this or not? He took the limit out. He just gone. He took it out, straight out. And he asked himself, will I be able to survive this? And I think that's something that we should do. Like, I really took heart to that advice, because if I was like, for instance, the scenario I said before with the race, why, if I ask myself, can I survive this? Obviously I can survive this. So what's stopping me? Nothing. It's myself that's stopping me. And that's what a lot of times people don't realize. You're stopping yourself. Your one true roadblock is yourself. One true roadblock, yourself. So this coming week, I want all you guys to look at some of the limiting beliefs that you have in yourself and just write them down and ask yourself, why do I have this belief? Was it because, over time throughout my life, people imposed this belief on me, like, I can't do this or I can't do that? Or was it something I created myself? Or was it something that a school told me, or a job told me, or I don't know, your coach told you? Anything. And then write them down, and then, like, day by day, take each of them and just try to, get rid of them. Stop making them such a big part of your life. Just erase them every day. Erase one more. And once you do that, then you'll be just nothing but empowerment. Empowering yourself every day. Getting stronger, getting better, getting faster, getting smarter, improving daily. So this was the episode on self-limiting beliefs, the limits that we impose on ourselves every day. Every day. And this was episode 6. Can't wait to come back with you guys on episode 7. Hopefully I have a guest. And who knows? We'll see what we'll talk about next week. So as always, implement, inspire, impact. Implement the things we learn on BrainGainz TV. Inspire the people around us with the things we learn on BrainGainz TV, and impact the world with the things that we learn on BrainGainz TV. And as always, it's T, and I love y'all. Have a good day, and I'll see y'all next week.
Check. These BrainGainz about knowledge, intellectual.